Picture this. You're on the YouTube website and you've seen an amazing replay by someone online that they've posted. And so you decide, man, it'd be great if I could play along with them. And you try to do it while watching the video. Okay, so you decide to pause the video, load up your tablet drivers, you know, the basics, and maybe even after full screening it, you decide to slow down the video. Maybe have it match your BPM and your preferences, you know, no biggie. And after doing all that, you're finally playing. And so you're playing and oops, I accidentally paused the video. Oh well, I'll just start it again and oops again, I just paused the video twice now. Okay, let's say you managed to get past that, you just unbind your nib, no biggie. Okay, now let's say you want to click to the beat and the rhythm of the song. Well, you actually can't because the keys that you normally use to click are now being used to skip to 60 and 70% of the way through the video. And on top of all that, you're playing with this janky cursor that Windows made from God knows when, that is so tiny that when you're trying to play along, you could barely see it. And the final thing that drives me insane when this happens is that even when you move your cursor the slightest, the itty-bittiest, the puniest of any way, this entire YouTube UI will pop up showing you that you are 1 minute and 5 seconds through the video, because I needed to know that, and that the YouTube title is at the top left, not like I already knew that from clicking the video. I've solved all of this. Hi, my name is Thunderbirdo. You've probably seen me on the Osu Reddit countless of times for lots of different reasons. Maybe you've seen me for passing Centipede. And then there's another time where I passed an even harder map. Anyway, that's besides the point. That's how you know me, and if you don't know me, now you do. Now, let's showcase this cool extension that I made. Okay, let's try this whole thing again. I'm gonna reload the page, except this time with the extension. Oh, a little pop-up at the top asking me if I'd like to play along. Let's do it. I'm gonna click yes, and it'll automatically pause the video. What will pop up here is a thing that is asking you for a cursor URL. This is essentially just a link to a photo that it will use to replace your current cursor. So the way I do it is I like using Osu Skinner. I've put a default cursor if you guys just want to use that, but I'll quickly show you how to find a cursor for yourself. So we take this link and let's go into here, or actually apparently it doesn't like copying, so I'll just go into Osu Skinner, the site itself. And the first thing that pops up is actually the cursor, which is really nice. So there's lots of different cursors here, lots of different things. Let's say I wanted to use this one. I go here, ignore the ad, and all I got to do really is just open image in new tab, find this is the actual image, copy this image, go over here, bring it into here, and boom, you now have your cursor. You can then adjust the size of the cursor, bring it up and down, and that's it. Everything else is just for fun. You can start from the beginning of the video if you want, or continue where you left off. Increase the playback rate, DT, halftime, all the way down to 0.25, all the way up to 2x. So I'll just play it on halftime, because that's what was working for me before. Okay. Let's load up my tablet driver and let's test. Okay, save, apply, and let's start. Okay, it's starting from the beginning. It's got my cursor, and now I can play. There we go. Now, you can still pause the video. No little thing will pop up here showing anything that is like no YouTube UI popping up on the bottom or on the top. It's pretty nice. The little logo of the YouTube channel will still stay down here just to show the creator of the video. And you can press any button you want. I could press 6, 7, the keys that I normally use, ZX, all the different things. I'm literally smashing my keyboard right now. Nothing happens, and that's absolutely perfect. And I can even click with my mouse to start the video, and it won't start. That way you won't accidentally pause the video with your tablet Niv, but you can still start and pause it with the space button. And that's pretty neat. And if you want to exit this mode, everything will return to normal just by pressing exit, and you are back into the normal thing, and a little play along button will pop right back up. Now if you press no, it'll just go away. No biggie, there's nothing there. And yeah, this doesn't work. A couple issues with this, just keep in mind there's going to be issues. So that if you start in full screen mode, it will not like that too much. It'll take you out of full screen mode, and then the cursor won't be there, and it won't like it. So again, just press exit to exit out of anything if anything breaks. And yeah, it works great. You can change the cursor size. Like if I wanted to have it to be 60, I could have a pretty big cursor. That's pretty big. And then if I wanted it to be smaller, keep it at 32. Shit, that's the same size. Well, I'll have to fix that. Alright, I'm back. I've got some good news and bad news. I'll give the bad news first because the good news is kind of insane. The bad news is I could not get it to work, and I am temporarily removing the feature until later date where I've actually fixed cursor size. And then the good news is I have actually added cursor trails. I went on an hour-long venture to fix this, and it didn't work, so I just decided to add a whole new feature instead. So it's the same way as how you would normally add a cursor image, except this time with the cursor trail. So you go to Osu Skinner, find a cursor trail that you like. They also have cursor trails. In fact, they've got every skinning element. Huge props to these guys. Honestly, love their website. You get their cursor trail. You do the same thing you did before. Copy the link and plop it in. I've used that one that I've shown before as the default, and I will also show the default cursor as well. I then have added a trail length, which is how many of the image of the cursor trail pops up before it actually starts and the other ones start to fade. So right now it'll be 2, and I'm going to put this down to 75 milliseconds as for the time it will take for the cursor trail to fade away into nothingness. So from the beginning, I will do 0.5 again, halftime, because again, I can't play 13 stars. And let's try it. So yeah, there's the trail. Looks pretty good. I will let you guys play with it on its own of what you guys find to be the... I can't even play that. I will let you guys play on your own to figure out what you like as the best. Maybe I'll update the default values if said otherwise. And yeah, that's it. Features I'm considering adding, possibly Daycore and Nightcore, if so please. Any features that you guys think would be super interesting, I could add. And yeah, that's it. The only other thing I got to do is show you guys how to install it, and I will do that right now. Cue the epic, super cool transition. Yeah. Okay, so this is how you install everything. So it isn't like a normal Chrome extension. A normal Chrome extension costs me money in order to put on, so this is the easiest way for me to install it for you guys. So, ironically, you're going to want to go to Chrome extensions. So you're going to want to go to Chrome extensions, and you're going to want to look for something called Tamper Monkey. So Tamper Monkey, what it does is it essentially allows you to run code through your browser and change things about URLs or sites, just allow you to insert code where you need. So I'm going to add it to my browser. So I'm adding it to Opera. Give it a sec. There we go. It has been added. So a little thing will pop up saying it was successfully installed. So Tamper Monkey is now there. So I'm going to pin it just so I have it up here and I can see. Now we're going to want to go to the site where we're going to actually get the code that we need. It's going to be called GreasyFork. You're going to want to go here. I'm going to post the link in the description directly to my script, but just for myself, I'm going to quickly go to it. This link will be down in the description. Easily find it, easily do it. Then all you're going to want to do is install the script. It will show everything here. This is open source. You can take a look through it if you do wish. There's nothing malicious about it. I made it in collaboration with ChatGPT because I am shit at Java. And I only know C++ and Python, and it's really hard to do it in C++ and Python. So there you go. It's all here. All the code is here. You can take a look. So all we got to do now is click install. It should be installed. And if we go to youtube.com, and sure, this one, perfect. It will pop up in the top left. I recommend waiting for ads to finish before you actually start. You can go in the top left. Everything will be here as per usual. Nothing out of the ordinary. Start from the beginning. And you've got your cursor and everything that works. You can play along with your favorite people, such as a Colibet. I don't know. I'm just saying stuff now. But it works. There you go. That is how you install it. If you would like to uninstall it or just turn it off, let's reload the site real quick. So you can uninstall it by just, or turning it off by just clicking that, or pressing up here to turn off all extensions. There you go. That will turn it off. And so if I reset, nothing will show up here because it is off. If you want to uninstall it, you can just right click and remove extension, and it will be gone completely. If you want to remove just the script itself, you can then click here. You can also edit the script, and you can delete the script. And there you go. If you would like to edit the script, let's say you want to change the default cursor so that you don't have to go in and get your own cursor every time, you can go in here, scroll down a little bit until you find the cursor input value. So this one is for the cursor. You just go in and change this, and then you would go in here, and this is for the cursor trail, and you can automatically change that, and that will change what is applied when you click default cursor. All you got to do once you change it, so I'll just do this to show, then you can just press and I will change it up here, changed, because this is the title. I will just press Control S, and that will save it. Although I don't want to do that, so I'm going to get rid of that. And yeah, there you go. That is how you install it. That is how you use it. I really do hope that you guys enjoy this. I know that I've faced this issue a lot of times, and now it is done. If you guys have any feedback, I would be happy to give you guys or implement features or change things as per usual. And yeah, I'm just happy to show this off to the world. There you go. And yeah, that is it. That is the end of the video. And I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. I like doing cool stuff like this all the time. And as every YouTuber is obligated to say, if you want to see more of this kind of stuff where I'm making cool little programs or I'm passing super duper hard maps, just go subscribe. I'm not going to ask you to hit the follow button or hit the notification bell, because that is just obnoxious all the time. And yeah, I stream on Twitch occasionally. I'll put a link to that in the description. All the resources that you will need in order to get started on this and download and install everything will be in the description. And yeah, thank you so much. I don't have any other videos, so there's no title card at the end of this. I'll probably put some boxes just in case something does happen. And yeah, thank you so much. I'll see you guys later. Bye!